Yo, I wanted to make this quick video because a lot of people have been DMing me talking about, bro, put me on. How do I get into sales? What type of sales do you do? So instead of me asking, and people ask me the question for the last year or two, how to do this. So I wanted to make a video of how to actually get into sales, how to get a $20,000 per month sales job, the exact formula I use. This is from someone who's actively doing $20,000, 20K per month at the moment, not someone who used to do sales before, showing old results, old screenshots, like someone who's actively making $20,000 per month at the moment. And so here's the proof. If you don't see me from Instagram, this is my Mercury account. You can see NL Digital LLC received $21,000, from the company that I work for. I'm not going to disclose that, but $21,000, and that's 1 month. Then in the same month as well, got another payment for $3,000. So almost 24 grand, basically 24 grand within 1 month of commissions, straight commissions, no course. I'm just literally hopping on calls as a closer and I'm closing deals and I'm getting $24,000 commission take home to myself. That's straight profit commission to me. Next month after that, I did 28K. I switched my bank account to Chase because I was like, people were saying my Mercury account, like, oh, I never heard of Mercury. He's probably lying, he's capping, whatever it is to make that much money, whatever bullshit. I'm like, you know what? I like to prove people wrong. I fucking make that much money, bro. So here it is. $28,000 in my Chase account. You can see it. This is for 1 month of closing sales. Again, but the proof is over. Now you guys see the proof that I actually know what I'm talking about. Now here's how to actually do this. This video will not cover how to actually be good at sales. What it's going to cover is how to actually, like what type of sales I actually do, and then how to actually find a job and get started with this. So that's essentially what it is. Now, what type of sales do I do? I do high ticket sales. High ticket sales, what essentially that is like we sell coaching programs, consulting, we sell mentorships, courses, all the things you see online with ads of how to make money and things like that. I'm the type of guy where you hop on a call, you see one of these ads, you hop on a call, and you will see someone like me on a Zoom call, and then I will close you for 5, 10, 15, 20K, and then I get, 10 to 15% commission from closing that deal. And I have to do no work after that. I just take the calls, and then the company handles coaching them and teaching them or whatever that they do. So now, who's the type of person that does this? So let's just kind of show you some examples. TGR trades. If you've seen, if you scroll on Instagram enough, you see probably traders how to make money with day trading, things like that. It's essentially a coaching program, a consulting program, or whatever it may be, coaching. This guy's doing probably like, $1 million a month. His closers are probably doing around 20 to 30K per month as well, commission. So someone would find this guy on Instagram. Okay, he lives a cool lifestyle. I like how he lives. I want to like learn from him as far as trading. They would click on his page right here. It takes them over to his website. And then you can see how unprofitable traders are becoming the top 2% without whatever this says. People will come in here, fill out this application, put their email, phone number in, and then an appointment setter will call them up and then qualify them, make sure they're actually serious, make sure they have some capital or some funds to even do this and trade and pay for a mentorship, and then put them on a call with a closer or someone like me. Then I'll close them on a Zoom call and then close them on that deal. That's essentially what it is. Now you could do this for trading, you could do this for Airbnb, you could do this for like a bunch of different business models. There's out there, all these ads online, you see how to make money. There's always someone on the back of them taking these calls and closing these people for these deals. I'll show you someone else. I actually used to work for this guy as well, Brez Scales, right here. I used to work for this guy last year. You can see right here, he has a thing. I used to sell this advertising course for $2,000. Now you get it for free. It's just a lead magnet. It's just getting people in to come in for free. What's going to happen is you're going to, click on this, get your. You click on get your free system. You're going to put in your name, email, address, your phone number in. Someone's going to call you up. Again, same process, qualify you, make sure you're actually serious, make sure you have the funds, and then schedule you on a call with a closer, someone like me that will close the deal. And then that's essentially how that works. And then they'll teach you, how to make money with, AI advertising, whatever the business model that the person does. Last one I'll show you is Calvin Tran. Is this guy who does Airbnb. I don't work for him, but this is an offer a lot of the closers over there are doing like 20, 30K a month. And it just discover how you can generate 10 to 20K per month on Airbnb without owning a property. And you can see right here, it says, yes, I want to attend. Some people will click on this, watch the live webinar. It'll be a call where this guy's breaking down the business model, how it all works. And people after that live masterclass, they will book a call with people like me and then close them on that deal. So that's what we essentially all I do. It's a pretty simple business model. It's just selling courses, consulting, mentorships, done for you programs, even B2B services, things like that. But again, you can look at high ticket sales and look at that up on your own, figure out what that is. This is like a quick rundown. Don't want this video to be too long. Now let's get into the real sauce of how to actually get a job. So the way you're going to get a job is you're going to be on Twitter, Instagram, and then LinkedIn. So for example, on Twitter, you can go right here. You can see this guy, Davi, hiring for a closer. OTE is $20K per month. So current closer is making 12 to 15K, 14K per month part-time. And now we're looking for a full-time savage. So OTE means on target earnings, which means on target of what you're going to essentially earn. If you hit the right KPIs and things like that, and the right numbers. All these jobs are commission based only. So like if you don't close the deals, you make no money. Another one right here, this guy Ryan Clogg, he says hiring high ticket fitness remote closers. So I guess it's a fitness offer. They're doing online coaching for fitness. That's what they're selling. It says top closer can make 30K per month. So again, these jobs, you'll just apply for them. You'll DM them. Once you see them, you'll DM them and things like that. That's the Twitter method. What you can do on Twitter is you can go on Twitter, search for keywords, type in hiring an appointment setter, type in SDR, hiring SDR, SDR jobs, appointment setter, high ticket closer, remote sales, hiring closer, account executive. You can just type all that up on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and look up some keywords for those, and you'll be able to find like listings like that, and you just apply for them. Another thing is the LinkedIn method. Well, let me go to the Instagram method first. So the Instagram method is down here. If you follow the right people on Instagram, you can see jobs like this. So you see people like Dickie Bush. It's just a funny name. He says hiring high ticket closers, 12 to 30K per month, OTE, on target earnings. DM me if interested. Why should be you? And then even this guy is right here. Our highest performer make 490K a year, OTE plus equity. Another one, 6 to 10K per month, 8 to 15K per month for female closers, male closers 14 to 25K a month, SDRs 12 to 7K. You can see this guy 12K a month, 10 to 20K a month, 6 to 10K a month, 10 to 26K a month. So all you would do is essentially DM them and reach out to them. But before that, that's the Instagram method. I want to show you the LinkedIn method as well. So this is what you do on LinkedIn. So let me kind of just scroll. I'll guarantee I'll find something that's hiring. So you can see right here, boom, scroll for a few seconds. Hiring B2B closer. This is one of the best vehicles I've seen for closer to build some serious wealth. And it says Q1 leaderboard. So it says base. You get to see base pay $1,500 for a month. OT is $4,000 to $60,000 per month. So like you basically can make 40 grand to 60K per month. I might need to apply. This is me just seeing this right now. This is fucking actually pretty good. But yeah, I guess got distracted for a second. But let's keep trying to find some more. So you would just scroll. You have to follow the right people though. You have to follow the right people, which I'll show you how to do as well. All these guys you see right now, you can just see them, click on them, and you want to curate your feed to be only showing you sales shit, bro. You need to like get into the sales framework feed. So you can just see sales stuff going all day long. Now let me kind of just go. Let me type in like remote closer. Let's just do this. High ticket closers. So you can see right here, if I type in on keywords on LinkedIn, hiring high ticket closers. Check out this job. This guy, Ali, hiring high ticket closers, OT 8 to 10K per month. Bajorn, hiring high ticket closers. What he says, 11K a month, whatever it may be. So like this is all you would do. Again, I'm not gonna like step by step completely walk you through everything, but like you get the method of it. And if you actually are hungry, you just do this all day long. Like you will find a job eventually. Like another one, hiring senior high ticket closers, hiring high ticket closers. Like you could just see this job is like all day, and then you just would DM them, and then try to get a job. So that's the LinkedIn method. Again, all this stuff is pretty straightforward. So we just went over the LinkedIn method, we did Instagram method, and then and also I'm gonna, at the end of the call, I'm gonna show you who to follow, like people you should be following. But yeah, you want to get into the mind frame of how to actually do this. So the LinkedIn method is cool. Instagram method is cool. Twitter method is cool. I recommend doing all three of them at the same time. But then also I feel like the network method is as well. So every single offer I'm on, I apply the law of reciprocity. So if someone gets fired, I hit them up and say, it's good working with you, bro. And then I send them a job post and I find and just say, hey, bro, you should try to work at this job. Because it shows them that you actually care. And then now 9 out of 10 times, they will do the same for you in the future. Because you never know what's going to happen to someone next 6 months. They could be only making 5K a month with that offer that you working with them, wasn't good for them. Then they grow, and then now they're making 40K a month. They might have opportunity for you. So you always want to like look out for someone, and 9 times out of 10, they will do the exact same for you. I've done this in the past month for like guys that had a job. I'm like, okay, hey bro, I hit them up before. I'm like, hey, you need a job? I sent them over a listing. Maybe they applied for me, maybe they did it, but now they always remember them back in their head. So then they hit me up for like, hey bro, my job is hiring. You want this job? And I'm like, I'm good, bro. I appreciate it though. But if I ever did need it, I have people that are like basically willing to help me out because I tried to help them out in the past. Does that make sense? Um, so now the next thing is going to be joining a coaching program and a mentorship. So these coaching programs, they have job opportunities that they post and they will place you on. Because again, if you're paying these coaching programs, 4, 5K, or even, 10K for a coaching program, they want to help you get a job because now you pay them. So now they feel liable to help you make sure you make money, at least make the money back. So they will help you get a job. Another thing is like a lot of people are like telling me I would never buy a coaching program. It's just like stop being a brokey, bro. Like I don't care if you do insurance sales, you did some sales before, roofing sales or insurance sales or door to door sales. Like you don't know how to do B2C sales. It's completely different. Everyone thinks they're a closer until you're on a call and someone says, "I'm not paying right now. I got to think about it. Send me this in an email." Like what would you actually say if you don't know sales at all? Like you're just not going to close them. And then with B2C sales, which we do, it's called B2C, which is business to consumer. Once they get off the call, they're not buying. This is the very emotional, sales process. Like you have to actually close them, make it make sense for them on that call. If they get off the call, most likely they're not doing shit. Most people don't do anything about changing their life. So if they don't do it on the call in that moment, they won't buy essentially. Another thing is you can do is pay for consulting. This play works only if you're really good already. So like for example, I was making around like 10 to like 12K a month. Last year around like June, I paid a consultant that was already making 35K a month. I paid him 3K for 5 hours of his time for 5 hours of coaching from someone who's already making the money I want to make. I paid him that. Then he ended up giving me a job, hiring me after that. That would hit my first 17K a month. But again, I learned a lot from him, and now I'm at the point where I'm making 30K a month. So obviously it paid off. But paying for coaching and consulting is going to help you out tremendously. I'm telling you guys, like you don't have to do it. It's going to take you way longer to do it on your own. But I would recommend trying to get a coaching program or a consulting, someone to consult you and things like that. I don't do it. So at this moment, I won't coach you. It's not what I do right now. Maybe in the future, you hit me up, but I would probably charge you probably 5K if I was going to do it anyway. Or like probably 4 to 5K. Yeah, I'd probably charge $3,000 to even coach anyone and help them get a job and teach them sales as well. But yeah, you just want to pay someone, to kind of teach you. And then also when you are applying for these jobs, speed is king. So when I scroll down, all these jobs are going to say like, DM me sales. So DM them, fill out the application. You want to actually DM them. It's going to say, only the application is going to say like, send a Loom video. What is a Loom video? A Loom video is basically a video like how I'm doing right now of you recording your screen and talking with you to the camera, talking about what your experience is, why you should be a good fit for the job, and just selling them on actually giving you an interview. So that's what you're going to want to do. Now, you want to do this as fast as possible. So a lot of times people apply for these jobs. The guy will respond, send me a Loom video. I had one of my friends, I was trying to put him on. He sent him a Loom video 3 days later. The job is already fucking gone by then. Like, you want to apply for these jobs and send them a Loom video within the first 5-10 minutes, an hour max. Like, you want to as soon as send it as fast as possible, because these teams, they hire quick and then they fire even quicker. So you want to be able to just follow up with them, send them that Loom video, apply for the job. This is all with speed. Sales is speed. If you do not show them from the beginning you don't have speed, they won't hire you. They just won't hire you. You also want to follow up. So if they don't reply to you, they don't hire you, hit them up every few days, hit them up even in a month. They might have fired someone. So like just constantly be reaching out to these people to get yourself a job. People typically apply for one job. Oh, I didn't get hired, and they give up. Just keep on, especially if you want the job a lot, just keep on applying. And you want to apply to 10 to 30 jobs a day minimum. You have to ask yourself, like, what amount of work would I need to do for it to be unreasonable that I don't land a job? So if you do this every single day, be consistent as fuck, you do it for at least 90 days, you will get a job. Like if you apply for, just think about it. If you do 20 jobs a day for 90 days, that's 180 jobs that you apply for. You at least will get one of them. Like just do as much work that can make it unreasonable for not to like at least get a job. Now, I do want to say this though. This is going to be harder than you think it is. And then now another thing is, however hard you think it is right now, it's 10 times harder. Like just think, it's just genuinely be ready to be, it's 10 times harder than you think it is. everyone sees me, they say, oh, I'm making 20, 30K a month. They don't know what I've been through, what I sacrificed to actually get to this point, and what I'm still sacrificing to get to this point. I don't have any relationships. I'm just I'm just living on the edge. I go out, have some fun, I do some things, cool, to spend some money, but like I'm just super working pretty much all day long. And again, this shit was hard to get here. Now I can say, it was easy looking back, but again, this is something that's going to be like you're gonna have to you need to really want to actually get fucking rich and make a lot of money. Nothing worth having is being easy. And you got to think about like this too as well. Like like making. So I'm 29. So I'm making $30,000 a month. If you look at it on ChatGPT, that's like probably like a top 1% or top 5% of earners at this age. So if you want to actually be that top 1% earner, 5% earner, you need to do things that people are not willing to do. The corny cliche thing, you don't want to be like other 95% people, 99% people. You need to do things completely different from them, which means you work your fucking ass off, you grind, you put in the work, and you actually just grind. And if that's not what you want, go get some cushy salary job in tech sales. You can get a tech sales job making 75K a year, 60K a year, work a few hours a day, work travel, and do that. Go into tech sales. I've done it before. Like, I mean, it's not, you have more freedom. You make some, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's these 75K a year. You get some more like balance. You work remotely. Go ahead and do that. But if you want to actually fucking make 20 to 30K a month, you need to go all the way in. Now this is just a screenshot. This is Simone. She said it's just a screenshot. Someone said they got laid off. I applied for 400 jobs. Didn't get like a job. And she said I told him he should apply for 10 jobs a day. 400 jobs a year, it's like what? It's like 2 jobs a day. That's not enough volume. You want to apply to 10 jobs a day, where again, it makes it unreasonable for not to work. So that's that. Now on the interview, you want to like sell yourself on an interview. Like you want to be confident, you want to be smooth, you want to be looking clean, presentable. Because if you can't close them on the interview, you can't close someone on a sale. They might even actually role play on the call. They might say like, okay, handle this objection right now. Like they might role play with you on the call. So you need to be ready for these calls and be confident. Even if you suck, just tell them, hey, like I never had a high ticket sales job. I had a background in insurance sales, whatever it may be. But I guarantee you, like look at me now and say, I will guarantee you, I'm gonna sell you the top guy. I'm gonna watch all their calls. I'm gonna start working before them, and I'm gonna stop working after them, and I'm gonna work harder than them. And then give me at least 3 weeks or a month. And if I don't perform to your standard, fire me. Like that's literally the way I got my first job. I told a guy straight up, I said, bro, give me 2 weeks. If I am not good, fire me. Then I grinded my fucking ass off, was an appointment setter, and got promoted to a closer within about my first month. So sometimes you might even need to be a closer. You might need to like start as an appointment setter to kind of get your name, get in the door, and then get promoted to a closer. But again, the interview is key because you need to actually sell them on the interview. Now, lastly, you need to actually be fucking good at sales. Everyone thinks this is all sunshine and rainbows. Be ready to work your fucking ass off if you want to make 10 to 30K a month. Again, you're asking to be a top 1% earner in the world for your age category, 30K a month. Like no one even hits that ever. People make 60K a year, even 100K a year. Like we're talking about making 100K in 3 months. Like you need to be willing to put the work in. At the beginning, you might have to put in 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. I work about 5 days a week now, but sometimes you need to put that 7 days a week in, 10 hours a day to actually get good and be better than a person who's better at sales than you. And you need to get a mentorship. Like stop being a brokey. Like you can't close shit. You need education. You need someone to actually educate you on how to actually have a good discovery process, pre-handling process, how to handle objections, how to close someone. If you don't have any money, just go do DoorDash, save up, get a credit card. Like, how are you actually going to get rich if you're like scared to invest in yourself? Invest in yourself. A lot of people tell me all the time, I'm not buying a fucking course, not paying some guy 3K, 5K for a mentorship. Then cool, man. Like, stay like literally. Again, there's nothing wrong with it, but just stay where you're at, bro. Like, you have to actually be willing to like put the time and put the work in and fucking grind. Now I'm not like I don't have a course, so this is not me trying to sell you my course. I'm not even coaching at all. Maybe in a few months I might do it. Maybe a year I might do it. But like I'm still in the trenches, making my own money. I don't care about coaching someone. It's just kind of annoying. I just don't want to coach anyone right now. And if I do, it's going to be like again, probably charging them 5K for coaching them, which they'll make way more money than that. But I will charge at least 5K for my time because I make it. I would charge 5K. Is all I gotta say if I do it. But I probably won't right now. But yeah. Now, here's an exact method I use to close the offer that I'm on right now. I'm not going to, again, disclose who it is, But look, for example, I applied to the same stories how I showed you right here. I said, super interested. I collected over 1.7 million in deals. He said, hey, G, what's the offer you have been on? Experience. I said, I've been on Bread Scales offer and also been on AT Ecom with Brooke. Both offers that did 7 figures a month. Then I posted my screenshot of my results of my story. So that's another thing that's super, super important. Your Instagram needs to be looking professional with either results. If you don't have any, that's fine. But if you have results, post them on your highlights so you can actually show them over to people. I said, been top closer month over month. Then he says, why are you looking for another offer? I said, sales manager that brought me on left to focus on his own business. New manager came in, let me and 3 other guys go, and brought on 3 of his friends. My last month, I did 170K CC and still got let go. He said, wow, why he let you go? I said, no reason. I think he just wanted room for the closures from the previous offer he was managing. And he said, book a call here. That was my interview. And then I got the job. Another one, you're hiring closers. I have to talk to Adi. Are you looking for an offer? I say, yes, I am. Send him a screenshot of me being top closer. And then he said, boom. Okay, dope. What's your number? Going to put you in a group chat with our head of recruitment. Then he gave me an interview. Now, this is comparing applying to the jobs to joining a mentorship program. This is why you should join a mentorship program. Look at this. I joined a mentorship before. They start sending you jobs like this: $20,000 a month job, closer. 130K a year, 160K a year, job as a closer. Another one, 10K a month, 10K a month. So like once you join a coaching program, they start to actually give you like opportunities because you're basically you're working with them. So they're going to send you more job opportunities and things like that. So again, the easiest way to do it is join a coaching program. It's just the best way to do it. Again, you don't have to do it at all, but it's going to be hard if you don't have a coaching program. Here's people you should learn from. I recommend joining Deal Fuel. It's about $500 one-time fee. I've got jobs from there. They don't train you sales as a caveat. They don't train you. They just give you jobs. So you need to learn sales on your own. Now, people who I respect in the space that I would pay, Eris Haynes, he taught me everything from the beginning when I first started out about a year and a half ago. Samim, I learned a lot from him as well. He has actually, I think he's doing a coaching program now. So, or Johnny Mao, Benny Lockhart work with him. He has SDR for like appointment setters. He's a program for that. JP Egan, Nick and Juga. I don't know how to say his last name. But these are good guys that I respect in the space that are legit at sales, closing, and setting, and how they help you, learn sales. But Deal Fuel is more so like how to actually get jobs. It's only $500 to get in. But the caveat is they don't teach you sales, and to get these jobs, you need to be already good at sales. People that work with Deal Fuel only hire good salespeople. If you're not good, you won't get hired. So you need to learn sales and then join Deal Fuel. Or if you want to think you're the shit, join it, but you might not get a job. Now, other things you can do is watch free videos on YouTube. So watch videos like Alex Hormozy, sales course. It's a 2-hour video, 3-hour video. Watch this, take notes. Literally write everything step by step down and you'll learn sales. Or watch JP Egan. He has a bunch of sales recording videos. Watch, JP Egan, or again right here. These are just some free videos to watch on YouTube to kind of get an understanding of how the whole process works. But let me try to think if there's anything else I missed or didn't cover. Again, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Like as far as me breaking this whole thing down, like this is literally all you need to do to really get into sales, break into the door and make some fucking money. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. Now, as far as me coaching you, again, I'm not doing that. Like this is not what I'm doing right now. But if you have any more detailed questions and like be specific, like I want someone like I'm willing to help someone when they're like already like are trying this on their own. I don't want to help someone from like if they're like just looking for me to help and give them all the answers. So like at least try this on your own, put some work in, start applying for some jobs, have some interviews, and say, hey bro, I had this interview. I haven't had it. I couldn't get the job. Can you help me out with it? Maybe record the call, send it to me. Maybe I'll look it over. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is if you want to actually get to the point you're making $20,000 to $30,000 per month, watch this video and do everything I said in this video. That's it. And this will literally get you up and running, get you your first job. You might only make 5K, you might make 10K. But if you stick with this, again, I'm proof that you can make $30,000 a month with, high ticket sales. But that's pretty much it. I'll keep on dropping more videos. But yeah, peace out.